My name is Mike Hockaday. Out here I'm known as King Angmarth. The first time they see us, they think we're a bunch of tools and a bunch of nerds. I mean, it's just, there's no way around it. No matter how you describe, yeah, well, I dress up in medieval costumes and hit people with a stick on the weekends. I mean, it just sounds dorky. So, but when somebody comes out and tries it the first time, they're going to realize how physical it really is. I mean, this isn't just me tapping somebody with something. I mean, we're really hitting each other hard with these things, and you will feel it. Oh yeah, everybody gets some bruises. Worst injury we've ever had was a dislocated kneecap, and we've had some broken fingers.
My name's Jason Day. I go by Olos of the Black Company.
My name's Drew. Fighting name, go by Zatara.
James Arrechidera.
And what do you go by out here?
Sir Griffin.
My name's Doug, in real world, and out here I go by the name Fion, which is supposedly, I'm not sure of this, but it's supposed to be Elven for falcon, so that's why you see the falcon all over my gear.
My name's Will Wisner.
What's your name out here?
I go by Wisp.
My name is Mike Sippo, and my fighting name is Gareth.
How'd you get into sword fighting?
Actually, I had a friend who we were both into the kind of fantasy nerdy stuff that we're all into. And he was like, hey, I do this thing on Saturdays, and it's kind of cool. We swing foam swords at each other. And I was like, what, really? I have to be there! And so I went and never stopped. And that was in 2002.
How'd you get into sword fighting?
I was stationed at Shepherd Air Force Base in Texas, Wichita Falls, Texas in '99, and ran to a local Amp Guard group down there, and been off and on participating in Amp Guard, Bell Guard, Dagger here in the SCA ever since.
I was just trying to decide where I was going to go to school, and I had visited SLU over here in St. Louis, and then I visited U of I, and I was visiting my cousin. And while we were sitting there in the dorm room, this guy walks in with full armor and shields and swords and all this stuff on, and like the instant I saw him, I knew that's what I wanted to do, and that's how I decided what university I was going to. What does your family think of you out here sword fighting?
At first they thought it was weird, definitely. They thought it was kind of bizarre, but they came out and saw it a couple of times and realized, hey, yeah, it's just like coming out and playing some basketball or whatever and having a good time, getting some exercise.
I got you to lunch center. Oh,
What does your family think of you doing this?
Well, my parents, of course, don't know because I'm a 35-year-old gamer nerd swinging around sticks with foam. But as far as my immediate family goes, at times they've participated and they tolerate it. It's a good stress vent, so it's an alright hobby.
Any given sport doesn't necessarily make linear sense. It just came into being by tradition. Long played tradition. And just, this is later in coming.
Why'd you guys stop by?
Well, I heard about it from a friend last weekend, and I had only heard about it from the movie Role Models. So I stopped by last weekend and was told when and where and how often they do this. So I brought them along this weekend today.
Yeah. Interesting hobby. I don't know if I would partake in it myself, but...
Got your legs. Okay. Don't get out too far.
They're secretly thinking, that looks kind of fun. I get to beat up on people with foam. Big foam sticks. Who doesn't want to beat up on people sometimes?
Woo! Good job, guys.
What would you do to convince someone that you guys aren't just a bunch of nerds running around? What would you say to someone?
I always say, just come out and take a look at it, come out and try it at all, and then also, if you talk to us, very different backgrounds, and we have people from being lawyers, computer programmers, construction workers, and families come out and do this.
What do you do outside of this?
I'm a history student.
Well, I'm a computer engineer by trade. I work at Boeing, and I do a lot of volunteer work with my church too, work with teenagers and stuff, and do things with them a lot.
I work for the government. I buy software. It's not really as interesting as it sounds.
I work at a civil engineering firm. We actually did the I-64 project here in town. We did the design on that, so I'm a draftsman.
Yeah, I'm in high school. I'm educated at home, technically, so.
If you think that this isn't a lot of exercise and isn't great fun, then you haven't tried it. And if you want to get some good exercise or think we're a bunch of wuzzes, come on out, Give me 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, if you feel the same way, well then, I can't change your mind. So, you should come out and give it a try.
All right, I'm Sir Dusty, and I'm gonna try this out. Wish me good luck. It doesn't feel good, but it doesn't hurt that bad. It's like getting shot with a paintball. Hi, Dustin Davis, the filmmaker. I'm Sir Dusty out here, and I'm gonna go beat some other people with my swords. Where we go?